time. My crib really down, and UFC probably stainless. Be a joke if they really lose it.
All right, so here he is, the wildly popular fan favorite, Jorge Gamebred Masvidal. He's had a lot of big moments, obviously, in the UFC, but he still believes that he can get on a championship trajectory. What does he have to do to get it done here tonight?
If Gamebred Masvidal wants to win this fight, he's got to stay upright. We saw him smothered by Colby Covington. We saw him struggle in the Kamaru Usman fight the first time, just getting pushed against the side of the octagon. He needs to be out in space where he can use his tremendous boxing skills to allow him to set the types of traps that we have seen him do on so many different occasions. But let's not forget Masvidal possesses wrestling, and he can also pivot to that to try to get his hand raised tonight.
And remarkably, he made his pro MMA debut in Fort Lauderdale in 2003. He has recently passed his 20-year anniversary as an MMA pro. So here he is, the Nigerian Nightmare, and you can also now call him the UFC welterweight champion. He had to go 10-0 in the UFC to finally realize that UFC belt, beat Tyron Woodley, and establish himself as the standard at 170 pounds.
And he never lost track of what was out in front of him. Even though he had to win 10 fights, Kamaru Usman understood that he would do whatever it took to become UFC champion. And when he got that opportunity, it was the wrestling, the cardio, and the ability to follow the game plan set out in front of him by Henry Hooft and Greg Jones that allowed him to blank Tyron Woodley on the scorecards and win that welterweight championship. Unbelievable performance by Usman.
Truly one of the hardest workers in the game, and if you watch that Woodley fight, you get the sense that it is going to take a Herculean effort for somebody to dethrone the new hunted at 170 pounds. Usman, ready to go, and so are we for our main event. Our tale of the tape for this welterweight championship fight. All right, now for the official introductions, we go inside the octagon to Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the main event of the evening. It's time! 5 rounds for the undisputed UFC welterweight championship of the world. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, presenting the challenger, Jorge Gamebred Masvidal. And now introducing the champion, fighting out of the red corner, presenting the reigning, defending, undisputed UFC welterweight champion of the world, Kamaru, the Nigerian Nightmare, Usman.
The veteran Herbert Dean, our referee for this one.
Ready.
Gamebred. I may not need that call tonight, though. Jorge Masvidal, at least in previous matchups, has been up against it against Kamaru Usman.
It's a bad matchup for him, but I think what you have to do is really pay homage to what Jorge Masvidal has done. He has recreated himself. He has made himself into an absolute star. And he finds an opportunity in front of him again to challenge one of the greatest welterweights of all time, Kamaru Usman. Tip your hat to this man, because no one could ever see this coming.
Oh, and there it is, too easy. Beautiful takedown, and on his first attempt, no less. We'll see if the boxer can get back upright.
Well, he said that he was going to dominate him in the wrestling. He said he was going to take him down over and over again, and he was going to break his spirit. That's a great start to that. Getting that takedown, the first takedown, was very important in this fight. Oh, nice right hand by the champ, yeah.
Well, nothing in the unified rules says you can't strike from off of your back, and he did well there. Posture's up now. That's a vicious head strike. How'd he take it? And there it is, another strike on the ground, gets through.
He's doing a really good job putting himself in position.
Good dexterity and movement here on the ground to avoid any further damage, courtesy of that ground and pound. Nice job off of his back by Gamebred. Just over 3 minutes to go in our first round. Making all these shots count.
He's got to be careful here.
Oh, that's how you do it. Posture's up and lands to the head. Nice job by him to still be a threat off of his back. Well, this is a tough fighter to buck off. Very good pressure and work here by Kamaru Usman. Oh, this is not good. Mounted crucifix, all that body weight from the top position. This could be the beginning of the end.
Yes, this could be the beginning of the end. This is a very, very bad position for the bottom guy. Top guy has moved into a position where he can finish the fight. He just needs to make sure that the trap he has set is still tended to so that the guy doesn't escape him.
All right, side control now. All right, north-south position now, DC. We'll see how he chooses to advance from here. Well, as usual, suffocating work from the top here by Usman.
Another one. I mean, he cannot miss from the top position.
Well, now you see some visible damage on the side underneath the elbow. He told us he was going to invest in the body, and he hasn't missed a whole lot tonight.
You didn't expect him to do it this effectively. He's done a fantastic job of following a game plan.
Good work from the top here by Usman. And the referee brings the fight back to its feet. No surprise there. Needed to see more action. 90 seconds and counting here in our opening round. All right, so the big storyline in this one, Usman gets the double leg takedown. Nothing telegraphed about that shot. Well done.
He's getting them on here.
Pretty good work with the ground and pound here by Usman.
Oh, beautiful ground and pound. And now he's got his opponent cut.
Man, this is some serious ground and pound. He's trying to put this dude's head, like, through the canvas.
He's one of the better ground and pound fighters we have in the entire UFC, and you're seeing why.
Good movement on the ground here defensively by Gamebred.
Let's get focused.
20 seconds to go in round one. Nice movement to avoid some of those strikes from the top. Final seconds here of round one. Well, working pretty effectively from the top here. Nice ground and pound by Kamaru Usman. Saved by the bell. There is the final horn. He was getting grounded. He was getting pounded just at the end of the round. So you see, he's taking some of this time here to get back to his feet. Only 60 seconds on the clock between rounds. We will see if this young man can recover. All right, let's look back at some of the action in that round, DC. What a high-level display of offensive wrestling.
I mean, this is a joy for me to watch. I enjoy watching a guy maintain this level of wrestling for as long as he has done this. He is constantly in his opponent's face. He's constantly taking him down. Getting taken down and getting up is exhausting. Let's see how tired his opponent is at the start of the next round.
Nice head movement to slip the left hand.
Nice punch there. Beautiful job by the champion. He does a great job getting out of that clinch position.
Oh, beautiful straight right hand. Oh, nice entry on the knee strike there by Jorge Masvidal.
He's diverse. He can do it all. Masvidal is a guy that isn't just a boxer. He's got a full array of tools at his disposal when he steps in the octagon.
Oh, big shots from the top.
He's very accurate in the ground and pound, and it's showing because he's landing so consistently.
Oh, and he's able to land a strike there from the bottom. Nicely done by Gamebred. All right, so inside the open guard of his opponent. You got to be careful playing around for too long here on the ground with this guy.
Nice shots landing from the top position.
Another ground and pound strike lands.
Oh, right into mount.
Posturing up now.
And now the damage is about to start.
All right, so look at that. A cut has been opened around that eye area.
He's taking shots over and over again to that area, and now he's dealing with a cut.
Oh, you gotta love the ground and pound strikes here. Oh, staying busy from top position. He lands another ground strike there. All right, just as we saw a few seconds ago, he finds the home for another ground and pound strike.
Beautiful punch lands there from inside the guard.
Well, the ground and pound is there once again. Strong work here by Usman. Another strike hits that eye area, and it is getting messier by the minute up there.
Well, he's getting targeted now. He's been hitting that spot so many times that his opponent sees the cut, and the cut is advancing. This is where he wants to be.
Well, the ground and pound has been on point tonight. Good work here by Usman.
And another one. Another strike from the top lands for him.
Just over 2 minutes to go. Oh, good ground and pound here. Man, he's killing it on the ground. Another strike gets through. Oh, heavy shots continue to rain down. Continuing to stay busy here on the ground.
He does a great job of getting to his position, landing effectively.
All right, he continues to bully his opponent here, really manhandling him on the ground.
Nice.
Print the shirts, ground and pound. Another ground and pound strike gets home. Usman's in half guard.
Beautiful jab there by the champ.
1 minute.
Now he's going full mount.
Well, landing several strikes here from the top, standing over his opponent. Good work here by Kamaru Usman. Most fighters will tell you offensive wrestling is the hardest, most exhausting thing.
Especially if you're just running the guy over, Jonathan, he just gets up.
That's a lot of blood, man. I think I can smell the B-positive blood type from here.
Yeah, he's bleeding quite a bit right now, and the blood's going into the eye. He needed to address this early. Now he's about to have to go into survival mode.
Well, he's worked very hard on this part of his game, and these ground strikes are really starting to take their toll. All right, north-south position now. We'll see who transitions first. All right, he's got side control here, DC. You know, he's got a lot of different submissions in his arsenal once this fight gets to the ground. Usman's in half guard now. 2 rounds in the books. All right, so the fighter heads back to the stool, and man, that is a severe cut that he's dealing with. We'll see if they call in the ringside physician.
Cut you open good. Brett wants to stop this fight, but you're not going to let him.
All right, let us now get you some replays of all the damage done in that previous round, including the strike that opened up the cut.
Yeah, some nasty strikes landed over the course of that round, and it opened up a nasty cut. He has got to find a way to change some things defensively, or that cut is just going to get worse and worse. And the worse it gets, the more he runs the risk of this fight getting stopped.
You ready to fight? Ready.
Here we go, 3rd round of this championship fight. Well, you didn't see a lot of the body work from him in the earlier rounds, but he's certainly getting after it here. Big shot to the body connects there. We'll see if he can follow it up.
Beautiful punch to the body.
Takedown defense is there. Going to the leg kick now, and it's there. Nice job by Usman. And now Masvidal's cut, not getting blood in his eyes, so that's a good thing. But, man, that is a nasty cut on the cheek. Certainly going to require stitches after the fact, and hopefully the cut man can stop the blood if we get to a next round.
Oh, nice takedown defense. Oh, big elbow.
Masvidal's head kick is blocked. No damage there. That one appeared to stun him.
Yeah, he's hurt really bad. That one was thrown to end the fight.
Yep. Starting to do some really significant damage to the body here. Another strike lands there. Working off the jab, it's good. Masvidal's really bleeding heavily now. That cut is only getting worse by the minute. Well, DC, headgear's not allowed, but he has raised the hands, and he's doing a nice job protecting the dome.
He's doing a great job of blocking his head. A lot of times, those shots to the head will knock you out. Not this time. This guy's making sure nothing lands. Oh, that's getting deep. That guillotine choke is getting very close. He's got to lock the guard, though, if he wants to finish.
Oh, he escapes!
He got out. I mean, wow, that is great submission defense.
Oh, man, that swelled area getting worse with every passing strike.
Yep, got to be very careful there.
So we have crossed the midpoint in this one.
Oh, now he's going to find himself in a little more danger.
Usman's in half guard.
Take your time, relax, breathe.
And now Masvidal's eye is now swollen shut. They could actually stop this fight right now, given how bad it is. Clearly the referee keeping a close eye on the fight. Usman's right back to the full mount here.
Great shot from the top position.
Oh, his ground and pound is on full display here tonight. Nicely done. The ground strikes starting to pile up.
He's going after that cut over and over again, and every time he lands, the cut gets worse.
Back mount now.
Yes, smart adjustment, yep.
Lands with the ground and pound.
Another strike gets through from the top position.
Now drops inside that closed guard, DC.
Full guard, Let's see how patient he is as he attacks a submission or big ground and pound.
Well, this is exactly the sense of urgency you're looking for. Try to take the judges out of it. He is lighting them up now. Well, not sure if I should knock his fight IQ, but it seems like he's sort of playing around here. Feels like the finish is there for the team.
Yeah, the finish is there. And he needs to take his time to try and find it. Don't rush. Be patient. And in that patience, you'll find a punch or kick that will put your opponent out.
Oh, now gets an underhook to get a more dominant position. 15 seconds. Masvidal's cheek is just leaking blood all over the octagon. That gash is absolutely terrible. I might have even caught his jawbone in there. I'm not so sure. All right, that's 3 rounds in the books. We are headed to the championship rounds. All right, there's the end of the round, and hopefully not the end of the fight. He doesn't look as handsome as he did when he walked out. That is a severe gash on his face. All right, so as the cut man gets to work, we'll re-rack some replays from the previous round.
Well, he's got some work to do. The cut man's going to have to work a miracle because this guy was on the receiving end of some real damaging shots. And if he doesn't do something different defensively, it's going to get worse. And if it gets worse, the fight may be stopped.
You ready to fight? Ready.
Fourth round, fight scheduled for 5 5-minute rounds. All right, so here we go. You can feel the tension. Fourth round is underway. We'll see who has the upper hand here.
You feel it inside of the arena. The fighters feel it inside of the octagon. It's palpable. The energy is crazy because you understand that in the next 10 minutes, someone's going to get a belt strapped around their waist. It's amazing.
And the uppercut lands. Well, this is getting hard to watch, and sometimes you hear us say a fighter is too tough for their own good. Anybody want to save this athlete?
Yeah, this is a classic case of that, where a guy is just too tough. He's not going to win this fight. He may as well throw in the towel. I mean, his corner can stop it, the referee can stop it, the doctor can stop it. Somebody needs to do something because this fight is over.
Oh, they're trading huge shots here. We'll see who's the last man standing. Missed with that attempt. Usman gets the single leg takedown. Well played. Man, the body work really starting to take its toll here. Obvious redness on that right side.
Great ground and pound by this man. He's just being more aggressive, and because he's being more aggressive and more loose with his strikes, he's landing. He passes the half guard. There it is. Now he's going to mount.
Oh, man, another strike right on that swollen area. Somebody get the man an ice pack, please.
Doing good. It's okay.
3 minutes.
Use your footwork.
Big right hook there by the champ.
A lot of top pressure being applied here.
In the half guard.
Usman's back in full mount. Oh, the ground and pound is there. Oh, and another punch on the ground gets through. May need some defense here. Oh, nice shot landed from the bottom.
He gets hit with another massive ground and pound strike. He has got to protect this cut.
Oh, shades of the godfather of the ground and pound, Mark Coleman, as he lands again.
Coley somewhere smiling, watching this guy land from the top position. Oh, he got to the spot.
Under 2 minutes here to go, round 4. All right, he's trying to control posture here. Now trying to hip escape.
He's just trying to move out of this position off the bottom.
Let's get inside control now.
Usman's right back to the full mount.
Oh, he's got to be careful there, yep.
Well, some might describe this as critical condition. That eye is absolutely mangled. I wouldn't be surprised to see us get a stoppage here soon.
Yeah, I mean, John, you look at his face. He's been beaten up for a very long time. I could see the doctor coming into the ring, looking at the cut and saying, I've seen enough. This is a terrible position.
Under a minute to go. Relentless pressure from the top by Usman. Really good job to land these strikes from top position. Oh, and there's another ground strike for good measure.
Now he's got a good body position, yup.
And now Masvidal's an absolute mess right now. There is blood everywhere. I wouldn't be surprised at all to see them call in the ringside physician between rounds. Final seconds here. Well, as usual, suffocating work from the top here by Usman. 20 minutes in the can, 5 to go. Heading back to the corner now. Masvidal's eye is in real trouble, folks. That does not look good. I wouldn't be at all surprised to see the ringside physician be called on here. He might even stop the fight. We'll see. Well, that was a damaging 5 minutes. We'll see how he can recover over this 60 seconds. We'll show you some replays now from that previous round.
He was on the receiving end of some big blows, and he wasn't moving his head well. His head was on the center line. He was a stationary target, and his opponent opened up a nasty cut on him. He has got to move his head to limit the damage that he's taking.
You ready? You ready? Good.
We have arrived at this 5th and final round. Nice straight right lands. Gamebred gets caught by another straight hand. Now going upstairs with the left hook. And a nice job at least staying upright on that.
Oh, he did a great job of rotating it into an underhook. Now he's throwing that jab to the body.
Our referee's going to step in here. That eye is essentially shut, and if the doctor is brought in and he's walking up those stairs right now, this very well could be the end of the fight.
It just happened very fast. It looked like it was a little swelling, and then a few more shots and bam, it just blew up. He's really bad off right now.
Yeah, and that's going to do it. And I wonder if these fans who are booing would be willing to fight another man in a cage with one eye, right? His eye is completely shut. That'll do it. All right, let us re-rack some replays for you now. Exciting fight as long as it lasted, but ultimately so much damage accumulated upstairs and too much swelling for the doctor, evidently.
I mean, it was nasty. You could see him growing a second forehead from all the swelling that he was taking. He was damaged, he was bruised, and he was getting that area of his body targeted over and over again. The referee had no choice but to get the physician to take a look at him.
All right, we set it inside for the official decision. Here is Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, the doctor has called a stop to this fight, declaring the winner by TKO and still the undisputed UFC welterweight champion of the world, Kamaru, the Nigerian Nightmare, Usman.
All right, so another big win for the Nigerian